The prestigious Toscana Sports Club (TSC) has successfully rounded off its much-anticipated 2025 annual retreat and annual general meeting (AGM) in grand style on Sunday, the 28th of September 2025 at the luxurious Villa Toscana Hotels, GRA, Port Harcourt. The three-day retreat, which began on Friday, the 26th of September, brought together some of the Nigerians' most influential professionals, entrepreneurs, and leaders in a colorful blend of business, deliberations, lifestyle activities, and brotherhood. Attendees arrived in customized outfits, creating a vibrant atmosphere as they deliberated on key issues shaping the future of the club. The highlight of the retreat was the annual general meeting (AGM), described by members as the most impactful in the club's 10-year history. The session produced significant resolutions, including the signing of an amended constitution, measures to strengthen discipline, and the expulsion of members who consistently failed to meet financial obligations despite repeated warnings. Ahead of the AGM, members benefited from a series of insightful lectures, including Financial Literacy by Chukwuma Mojeku, Director, Southern Region, United Capital PLC, and Wisdom Essing, Retail Head, South Region, United Capital PLC.
There are different reasons why people are investing. Commitment of capital. We want to put money for resources into asset conventions, like we're in this hotel, and these are investments. Is a venture. Or some other people can also invest in some other instruments. But the most important thing I want to let you know is that while investing, have it in mind that there's a difference between savings and investment. Savings, a lot of us have money in our savings account, is not really investing. Because somebody can walk into a bank and decide to save money. But in investment, you must decide that what you want to do based on the return and the risk. You need to know what you want to achieve in investment. That's why we are here today. The next point is the risk and the time. Sometimes we want to keep money in different types of investment instruments just to take advantage of the return. But sometimes the return gets to do with the risk. A 90 days investment is different from a 180 days investment, and it's different from 1 year investment, and it's different from a bond that is over 1 year or some suku fund and all the rest. But the most important thing is how to allocate your investment mix. You cannot just decide today that you want to venture into a real estate without building money. You need to invest those money. Even though you want to even build a factory or a house or whatever, you can't even deploy all those monies immediately to that project. Invest, you get good returns. Accessibility. There are different wide range of low money market instruments, which I've mentioned before now. I won't take much of your time here. But I've mentioned here before now that risk and return gets to do with the money. If you look at this triangle, you see that the cash you have in your ATM, the return is poor because you can actually access the money very easily and it becomes cash in bank. Treasury bills, you can buy treasury bills, government treasury bills. Recently, 1 year is struggling with 16%. But the money market instruments have been over 18, 19, some of them have been over 20% on a daily basis. Government bonds, you can try to buy government bonds. Sometimes they float these government bonds into this suku bond. Those monies that they deploy for infrastructure. Sometimes if you're traveling in the highway, you see some of these roads used with federal government suku fund. You can take advantage. So the higher the risk, the higher the return. If you look at equity, sometimes the risk is very high, but sometimes alternative investments are like those kind of investments we want to maybe venture capital and all the rest. The risks are also high, but the return can be good also. Cryptocurrency, the risk is high. SEC is still understanding how to regulate cryptocurrency and some of these digital assets in Nigeria. But for now, we should just play cautious. The next slide is all about mutual funds. One of the reasons why I'm here also is to let you know that we should start opening the mutual funds. With United Capital, my colleague is here, Wisdom. Wisdom is the retail head for United Capital. We are going to submit attendance and while I'm just standing up in the next 5 minutes on mutual funds. You as an investor, we all here are here together today. And but when we put resources, that has indeed when we do things together as a group, we maximize return better. That's why people are doing Toscana Sports Club. But in mutual funds, the money market for it, when you put money, the fund manager uses money to go and invest in secure guaranteed instruments that are less than 1 year. And those monies gives us better return. There is a professional fund manager, which I said, we have a desk called United Capital Asset Management. There are fund managers that knows when to offload an asset and navigate to another asset. Probably they notice that commercial papers, that will take floated in commercial paper, and you might not even be aware that that will should have just happened the other day. You want to avoid tax, you don't want to go directly. You can invest in these mutual funds and you get better returns on your money, so keeping those monies. As low as even 1,000 naira, your children can buy. Some of us actually invest in graduates that are working. You can also recommend them to start keeping money in the money market. Start teaching, not showing them how to invest money, your kids. We also have different types of investment for children. Also, portfolio assets, there is also return. So these are the features. You diversify your portfolio. Liquidity is that within 24 hours, the money goes back to your bank account. Except, and there is a custodian bank. Those, if in fact, the beauty about mutual funds is that there is also a custodian bank. United Capital is not just a fund manager. UBA is not even the bank. The custodian bank for our money market is Stanbic IBTC. Even Stanbic, they have their own mutual funds, which UBA is the custodian bank. There is also a regulator called SEC, and there is also the registrar. So these monies are not the money that the directors of the bank use and joke. That's why I'm specifying that everybody here must have a money market. If you don't have it, if you even have before now, try and sweat it more. Savings accounts, you are leaving your money for banks to trade with. So if you do money market, when you need money, you have an online app called Invest Now. You see this our logo on Play Store. You can also download our app. But if you download those app and go outside online, the account will report to somebody in Lagos. And the essence of what we're here will not be. That's why we're still soliciting that. Please get our details, use on circulate this fund. Look at the features of I'm wrapping up, look at the features of the money market fund. Money market funds, safe high instruments below 1 year. Commercial paper, treasury bills, federal government savings bonds, minimum holding period is just 30 days. Within 30 days, if you want to exit after 30 days, let's say you have $4 million incoming, and even though you have even exhausted one, you have not, doing business in Nigeria is very difficult. Sometimes you can even lend and you have not achieved what you are achieving. And you have the property worth, the bank will not even give you another 200 million. But you can approach Bank B through the trustees. It's just like a cake. Something like that. So I would like to share something to this on that. I also said about investment banking. We have an investment banking desk. Out of all the bonds in Nigeria, if all the state governments are raising money, United Capital is almost at 70% of the bonds that are raised in this country. State government bonds. We have an investment banking desk. We do merger acquisition. If you want to do merger acquisition, we want financial advisory. We have specific resources that can do that, even project finance. We recently launched a digital bank called UC Microfinance Bank. So this is like we have existed for 60 years. Any other question? Okay, let me just address that question. Even before now, what we do in United Capital, 20% net is no tax. So what we do now, what we do in United Capital is that in our system, we overbook it. Do you understand? If it's 20% net, we're going to now, when we're booking the money, we'll book it 20 divided by 0.9 because it's gross. So we have recognized in our system the tax components. So that when federal revenue services come, we can actually show that we have the
Leadership by Right Honorable Chevalier Benjamin Chuka Eche.
Thank you, everybody, and my colleagues. Today, we are moving on with our series of discussion on leadership and building a successful team. Our age bracket here, I'm not doing the statistics, probably 45 or 40. So we should be thinking about what next. We have children we are training, we have to build them with a character for future, and then build us a business that they can inherit in one way or another. Okay, have threats, which are things that people inherit condition that they have from their where they work and rest, and they are born with it. And they make a better leaders. So you can see a child that at any stage start developing leadership. You are not doing the child anything, but the child in the house start to put it together, make sure there is otherness in the house. You look at that child is born with leadership. Okay. But there are also contingents, which are no leadership style really, but it depends on the situation you find yourself. So if you find yourself in a situation, you change your leadership. If you find yourself that the people that are employed in your office and give new hires, they don't have experience. In that case, you don't allow them to make decisions. You stay with them, coach them, direct them. But that's different if you have an experienced person in your office. That person, you can allow him to make decisions because you interfere too much in his way of doing things. He or she will actually lead. Next slide. Behavioral is actually very common. It's almost like something as a great man leadership. So behavioral is one that people sometimes displays as a person is weak. The person is not weak, but he try to manipulate the environment he finds himself. Okay? The one that I would so much love is participative style, which is the theory of participative. Participative is a situation where you are leading a team of people that are knowledgeable as you are. They are successful men, they are in the same industry with you, or they find themselves in the same organization. You will lead them differently. So sometimes the best leadership style in that situation is participation. You bring an issue, allow them to discuss it. If it's a table discussion that we're doing now in a boardroom, make sure that each person, before, if you're a leader in that situation, before you conclude, make sure that each person in that table make a comment. What they allows you is that you advocate their views and they will lead direct. But if you allow them, each of them can provide the best excellent ideas what they want to achieve, or putting them together in a room and being a coordinator. So you know that you are coordinating it. It's like more of it's not a democratic, but you are trying to make sure that you grab their views, ratify it, and see deep direction. That's actually the one I think that leaders of our association should use more in leading us, where there's participation from ideas and they provide direction on it.
Security by Chief Sir Remy Martins Nwafo, KSJ, FIIPS, former Minister and High Commissioner of Nigeria to Canberra, Australia.
That presentation that I suppose is not new, but just to remind ourselves what you know before. When we say security, what is security? Security refers to a state of being protected from danger, threat, or harm. In essence, security is preventing risks and ensuring safety across different domains. We have areas of security. What are these areas? Personal security, cyber security, national security, and financial security. When we talk of personal security, this involves protecting individuals from physical harm or danger. Think of our faith. The gate man you keep at home, the guard you keep at home, your police or mobile or army or police that follows you around, or the military, the soldier that follows you around. This forms your personal security. Let us look at cyber security. This is safeguarding digital systems and data from unauthorized access. Safeguarding digital systems and data from unauthorized access or attacks. When you take the issues of hacking, scams, and other things. But the most important thing we want to do now is what we call security consciousness. What do we mean by somebody being security conscious? Security conscious is the awareness and proactive mindset individuals or group adopt to stay safe. That mindset keeps you going, keeps you at times. Look at this side, look at the other side. At times it makes you ask questions, some pertinent questions. It means staying alert and taking deliberate action to protect yourself, your belongings, your environment from potential threats.
Loyalty in Friendship by Honorable Barrister Obinna Ogbe Okenwa, Legal Advisor of TSC.
Everybody, TLC, no game. Okay, I don't think I'm trying to teach you what you have not heard or what you don't see on daily basis. It's just what we see on daily basis. It depends on how you value it or how you see it. I'm trying to enlighten you on what exactly we meant with friendship and loyalty. When you talk of friendship, it goes in hand with loyalty. Because without loyalty, friendship ordinarily does not have meaning. Ordinarily. Well, however, let's first of all look at what exactly we meant by friendship. You can say, dictionary means or thereabout. Friendship is a voluntary bond of trust, affection, shared experiences, and thereabout. But remember, friendship means different things to different persons. It depends on your background. Then you look at what exactly we say is loyalty. We say loyalty is steadfastness, faithfulness, allegiance, choosing to stand by another, even when it is hard. You know, when we say when it is hard, it's always a little bit strange at this juncture. You know, one of the features of friendship in our own local house is somebody you can call at a given time and the person will respond. Then to you sitting there, do you have somebody you can call, even at midnight, the person will respond, irrespective of how uncomfortable or how difficult it is to that person. At the very stage of life, your very first friend, ordinarily, is your wife. Your very first friend, ordinarily, is your wife. And in your relationship with your wife, once there is no loyalty in it, my brother, you are gone. You are as good as somebody who is just living a life without existing. Because Your wife ought to be your first friend. Remember, I said ordinarily.
In an exclusive interview with Ogama TV, High Chief Francis Obasi, Chairman of the Board of Trustees and CEO of Villa Toscana Hotels, emphasized the importance of newly amended constitution.
My name is Francis Obasi, MDC of Villa Toscana Hotels. Okay, we have deliberated in a lot of things, and we have come to a conclusion, moving the clock forward. So going forward, people are going to see more of us, and we also appreciate our members, hoping to be better for tomorrow. The benefit will cover a lot of areas, welfare of the members, and in anything there's no constitution. It's not easy to rule, but now we have a working constitution, so things will be moving more better and faster. Yes, the more like there is that we have been giving them some reasons to see to be more serious, but unfortunately they were not able to meet up, so we have no reason, other reason than to allow them go. So definitely they will see more of us. We are going to have a very good investment. Remember, we are number one, so we are going to give them what is called investment. Maybe what they think is investment is not actually not investment, but we are very, very good in investment, so we are going to give them a good one. Thank you very much. Thank you.
National Chairman Honorable Nnanna Nze praised members for their commitment, noting that the AGM served as both opportunity to take stock and to chart a bold course forward.
My name is Chief Nnanna Nze, the National Chairman of Toscana Sports Club. Okay, as I've said before, our annual general meeting provides an opportunity for us to take stock of what the club has been able to achieve in the past 1 year, and for us to set agenda for the next year. And that is what we have done today. We have achieved a lot. More importantly, we have dealt with indiscipline in our clubs. There are some club members who are not up and doing, and some who are found wanting for one reason or the other. That is, we took stock of those things as part of our annual general meeting, that some members are shown way out, because in this club, we take it very serious. All the world, they take us serious, and that's what we preach. So our annual general meeting has come to an end, a joyful one. We have gotten some resolutions on how to do investments. We have gotten to a resolution on how to reach out to people of less privilege, at least to let people feel the impact of Toscana Sports Club. It has been a very wonderful retreat, whereby I thank all the members, all the gentlemen, the BOT chairman, the executives, and the other. And I want to seize the opportunity also to extend my warm greetings to all the general public, to tell them that there's a club called Toscana Sports Club worldwide. We are known everywhere. And I thank you also with your network on how you have been disseminating information about this club and our activities. The other day we had a football club with the African International Football Club here in Port Harcourt. It was a wonderful one. So our club is built on synergy. We build capacity. We build minds. We physically train ourselves. So it is a very wonderful one. And I'm grateful for the members. Very gentle enough, articulate members, hardworking. That's what we stand for. If you look at what we did today, lest I forget, we signed a new constitution for the club. And if you go through the constitution, this family issue was taken care of. So, and TSC is a family club. Every year we bring families together to sit as they are carried along. Like this year by December, when we do parties, we go for outreach and we bring our families together. They bond, they associate, just like we do as men. We bring our families, our wives and children. They play together and they associate with themselves. They change numbers. Most communications we have within our families today was built based on that family interaction. So we are making much progress. If you see the growth of this club, it is enormous. We've been screening a lot of members wanting to come in, but we are always mindful of people that we have to shoot what we need in society. If you look at the men that are members of this club, you see that they are well-proven individuals in society. I am a businessman, so during my tenure, I think it is imperative that I have to move this club further in terms of doing business. I plan to set up a committee, investment committee. After this our retreat, I will set up investment committee. That committee will look into avenues of raising money and investing it. I've always said it that the only thing you get from a club is when a club begin to make money and members begin to share dividends. And under my watch, we will realize it. Thank you very much.
Okay, finally.
What?
Yes, sir.
7-star. Red and 7-star. Highest. Very wonderful. Very wonderful. I'm looking forward to next year. And by the special grace of God, next year, anyway, let me not reveal it. Let me not reveal it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your cooperation too.
Other speakers, including the legal advisor, Honorable Barrister Obinna Okenwa, and Retreat Committee Chairman and National Vice Chairman, Sir Darlington Ogochukwu Ogbonnaya, lauded the success of the retreat, describing it as a 7-star and a testament to the unity and commitment of members.
I'm Honorable Barrister Okenwa Obinna Paul, by the special grace of God, the legal advisor of Toscana Sports Club. When you look at the age bracket of members of this club, you know they are at their prime stage in life. And at this time, this is the time they actually need to develop in friendship, knowing what friendship is all about, and knowing that friendship cannot work without total loyalty. And if they actually embark on this at this time of their life, certainly they will go far, because friendship pays. It means a lot to us. I think I've said it on the floor, but be it as it may, it is the first of its kind to me. The preparation was wonderful. The execution was wonderful. And I said I give kudos to the committee that did this job, the vice chairman, and also my very good friend Bobito. They've done marvelously well. So I pray this AGM is like is seamless. Everything about it is seamless. No much complaint. When you rate it with that of last year, you will see that we have gone far. We have gone far. And I believe that the next one will be far and extremely better. So I rate it the best for now. Okay, thank you. This particular constitution actually differentiates a lot. It spelled out so much of our heart desire. This is actually what I can call a people's constitution. Because in the other one, there were a lot of faults, and some people, while trying to make it up, some people felt like, oh, their opinion must thrive. But this particular one was highly debated. And that was why, when you look at it with regards to the other one, you will see that this one is purely people-oriented. It's one of the best so far. Thank you.
Okay. I am Sir Darlington Ogochukwu Ogbonnaya,
the vice chairman of the Toscana Sports Club of Nigeria. The challenges, there are challenges, quite all right, but my committee members, which you are one of them, made it more easier, and to the glory of God, we came successful. At least the members, the visitors, our guests, everyone was happy. Even today in the AGM meeting, I think the members are happy as well. So we shouldn't be counting the stress that we have or witness during the whole process. All we are grateful of is the success of the meeting. Honestly, the members of this club, I am so much happy with the way all the members of this club cooperated and make this AGM a success. It shows that we are growing, we are getting there. So I'm so grateful, and I say that they should continue doing that way, because it's all about commitment. You have to be committed in a club that you called your own. If you're not committed, I think there is nothing we are doing. So I thank the whole members. They really showed me love. They showed me that we are together, and I believe together we can be more formidable.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, what do you say to Villa Toscana Hotel for giving us accommodation and
one of its kind? It's in fact it's a God's gift. You know, it's a God gift. So we are so much gifted, and the club itself stands as Toscana Sports Club. So I will always thank the staffs, the GM, in fact the entire Toscana hotel staffs. I thank them so much for their support, and I believe that together we will be formidable, because they say that if this hand shake this one, the left will shake this one. So as we are forging ahead, the combination will be superb. So I thank them so much. The hotel is wonderful, and we expect more from them.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
From knowledge sharing sessions to networking, wellness activities, and colorful celebration, the retreat embodied the essence of the club's motto, no ball, no game. The event concluded with renewed energy, strengthened bond, and a clear vision for the future of Toscana Sports Club.